to my channel. So today's video is specifically related to the situation we all are facing in practically every country of the world, the coronavirus. Yes, it's a massive scare and it is a pretty tough situation in a lot of countries. And amidst all of this, the main problem which the pet owners, dog guardians are facing is when we are stuck in quarantine, how to take our dogs out for a walk, how to get them to exercise. So I was planning to actually make this video a while back, but something or the other just kept coming up and it just kept getting postponed. But I feel that right now is a time when everyone really needs to be aware of these things which you can do at home to keep your dog busy. So this basically solves a lot of problem in a lot of different situations. Like right now, if you see, people are stuck indoors, so they cannot really go out and take their dogs for long walks. And a lot of dogs like Dobermans, German Shepherds, even my Delta, who is not in the room right now, needs a ton of walk because he is a very high energy pup. So if he does not get his share of walks, he will not let me work, he'll whine, and his head would be on my thigh while I'm working, and he'll just make this such a super, adorable and sad face that I'll just drop my work and start to play with him. But at the end, the work needs to get done, so I actually devised all of these plans and these activity workouts which can be done in one room, so that I can tucker him out in 10 minutes and then get the work done for 2 hours. And again, when he wakes up after 2 hours, rejuvenated, I can again tuck him out for 10 minutes and then again work for 2 hours. So that way he gets his daily dose of exercise. I can divide the exercise time into 10 minutes like that throughout the day, or I can just do it all at once for like 20 minutes at one go or 40 minutes at one go. But he is pretty smart. He doesn't like exercising for all that time. So well, that aside, so this solves your problem in case you're in a quarantine and you cannot take your dog outside for a walk. In case it's raining outside, like Delta just hates to step out of the house if it's raining, even though he has a raincoat. He just doesn't like that wet feeling under his paws, and he's basically destroyed all of his booties. All the booties we've got him, he's destroyed, so he doesn't have a booty right now. He has one which has holes in practically the whole booty, so it's unusable. So in case your dog doesn't want to go out because it's raining, in case you are sick or caught up in some work and cannot really give that 40 minutes of walk time to your dog, or don't have that energy to really go on that long a walk, or finally, if your dog is an aggressive dog or is a very high energy pup like Delta, it needs a lot of playtime to keep him engaged, or if you're dealing with aggressive issues in your dog, you must have noticed everyone would suggest to you your dog needs a ton of physical and mental stimulation. So the activity I'm going to show you will engage him mentally, because we will keep him moving in circles. You can alternate it, you can make it predictable, you can make it unpredictable. It all depends on you, how you keep him engaged, your boy, your girl. But at the end, it gets the job done. So I think I've covered pretty much everything that I needed to tell you for the introduction and why you need to really do this with your dog. If you're stuck in, if you're gonna go out for any of the reasons, or if you're just lazy, don't feel like going out, or if the environment doesn't permit. So let's come to the activity. What I am going to do for this is I normally use my bed, and you can see a chair which is behind me. I have one more chair. So I'm going to use these two chairs and my bed to build up like an activity area. And for this, you need a really enticing treat for your dog. A treat which your dog just cannot refuse or let go, okay? So what I use for this activity is Indian flatbread, also known as chapati or roti in India. I use this because Delta favors this Indian flatbread over chicken, mutton, fish, and egg, which is the prime protein which is available in India, which are the prime proteins available in India. So since he favors chapati and that's like his favorite treat, I use a piece of chapati to lure him to do what I want. So One way to tucker your pup out is you hold that treat really high and allow your pup to jump. So when your pup jumps to get the treat, you lift it up, and when he stops to jump, and like Delta is super smart, so he'll jump for like 5 to 6 times and then he'll just stop jumping. He'll sit there and pretend like I am such a good boy and I should get the treat now because I am a good boy. So what I do then is I bring the treat down to his nose level, and the moment he goes on to grab it, I'll lift it up, making him jump 4-5 times again, and then he'll get a small piece of that treat. So as long as that, suppose the chapati is this big and he only gets this much portion of the chapati in one go. So that gives me multiple rounds to make him jump again and again. That builds up his strong back legs, builds up strength in his back legs, and it also keeps him jumping, thus tuckering him out. He really gets tired, but since it's his favorite treat, he cannot really let go that soon. So that is one thing you can do, make your dog jump. If you have staircases, you can just try throwing the treat to the top of the staircase, make your dog run for it, and when he gets it, you put a treat on the lower floor so that he comes back to get it again. Since here we don't have a staircase, I don't have the provision to show you that, but I can at least put an idea in your head and you can supervise and like change it and adapt it to your situation, whichever ways you can do it. Also, another thing, in case your dog is a biter, Delta does not bite. Sometimes instead of grabbing the flatbread, he'll grab my hand. He leaves it immediately. There's never been any bite or scratches or anything. But in case you have a pupper who bites, or there's a chance they might nick you or scratch you, in that case I would advise you can use those clips, the cloth clips, or you can use the binder clips and stick the food in the binder clip and secure the binder clip with a pole, so that you personally are not holding the treat. The treat is being held by the binder clip, which is attached to the pole. So that way, your hand is not in danger of getting bitten. Okay? So I think I've covered up pretty much everything, but right now for this video, I am just going to use my hands because Delta does not bite. One good thing amongst a lot of good things. So I will get the room set up and then stay tuned. This is an Indian flatbread. It has been, you can see his excitement. Hey, wait, sit. Good boy, stay. So what has been done is it's been made in the afternoon and I left it in the fridge so that it becomes hard and it can make a sound and it becomes easier to manipulate when I am making him jump. Just say hi. Say hi, baby boy. Come on. Shall we get started, Bunbun? You look so cute. Yes, you're very cute. Okay, let's get started. I'm sorry, I'm just pretty much obsessed about my boy. I know that. Come on, jump. And now the magic begins. So first, you can either do like this. You see the way he's jumping for it? Gotta have a treat, which is super exciting. And gotta have a lot of space so he can jump freely. Okay, enough. Come on, let's start. Come here. Oh, you got my back, don't you? Up. Good boy, down. Up. Down. Up. Down. Up. Down. Up. Told you he's smart. Remember? See? Up. So when he stops chasing, all I do is I bring it next to his nose so he feels like he's really close and he can just run and grab us. See? Look at that smartness. Sit. Now he'll get a treat because he's been a good boy. Follow all the instructions. Catch. Oops, sorry. I have a really bad throw in. I absolutely apologize for that. Come on. Yeah. So you can either mix and match or you can just do looping like I do. My main purpose is to just tuck her out as quickly as I can. I keep setting in the chairs. And I'm sorry. My bed is going to be a mess and yours is going to be too if you're going to use your bed. But this is a sure-shot way of getting your pupper to tire out. Fastest way, in fact. You almost did get it. Yes, good boy. Come on. Wait. So, yay, got that right. So this will keep on going for as long as this thread lasts. Or you can maybe take a smaller piece, but with a smaller piece there's always a risk that you might misjudge and land up biting my hand instead of the bread. That is why I picked up this whole piece. So he's not going to be eating the whole thing, it's just for tempting purposes. Come on. Up, down, up, down. Hey, you didn't eat that chapati properly. Up, up. Oh, he got the whole thing. I got something back from that. Okay, mister. So make sure she doesn't get that. Well, he did get it, but I at least got this much back from him. So let's continue, shall we, mister? Come on. Sorry. A little misplaced. Come on. Up. Down. Up. Down. Up. Down. Come here, baby. You want this? You want this? I know you want the rest of it. Though you're not supposed to eat the rest of it. Just give you a tiny that piece which is lingering out. You'll get that. Come on! You got a little bit of it. Come on. Jump. Come here. Up. Bring it really close to his nose so he jumps. Come on up. Down. Up. Down. Up. Come here. Up. Good boy. Stay. Okay. So normally what I would do is mix up is jumping along with some mental stimulation exercises like delta, stand. You're doing lay down. He is very confused between stand and lay down right now. Okay, sit. Good boy. Stand. Stand. No, 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 no. Stand. Stand. Oh, he's just so cute. Let's raise the cat. No, not like that. Okay, stand. Anyone? You didn't lay down, baby boy. Kiss. Can I get a kiss? No, I didn't ask for a paw. I asked for a kiss. Kiss. Good boy. He's a little stubborn, but he's my boy. High five. High five. Yes. Hello? Yes, good boy. And that's his demanding posture. This is what I have to face every morning while I'm having breakfast. Mama, can I have some? Hey, you've got to be smart. Otherwise, they'll just take it all at once. This is the last bite, okay? Yes, this is the last bite. You can be as demanding as you want and look as cute as you want, but you cannot have a lot of this, okay? Tell everyone bye-bye. So, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the video with your friends so that more and more people who are dog guardians can be aware of how to take care of their pets in such a difficult situation. And yeah, as I mentioned the other points as well. So, take care, be safe, and we'll see you in the next video. Say bye-bye, Delta. Can you say bye-bye? Can you say bye-bye? Can you look at the camera and say bye-bye? Yes, good boy. Say bye-bye. He's smiling. Bye. See you in the next video, guys. So the plan is to take the enticing treat, make the delta, go loops around here, then down from here, and then back up here. I am using 2 chairs. You can use multiple chairs. I have short handspans, so in case I use another chair over there, I'll have to really run around the room and I might collide with delta. So that is the reason I'm not using another chair, even though I have more. So I basically use these 2 chairs, and all I do is make him go around in any way you want. Normally I use the 8 formation to make him go around. I really tucker, this really tuckers him out, because he's jumping up, he's jumping down, he's jumping up, he's jumping down. Then in the middle I make him jump just randomly for the treat. Then I make him jump up and down again. And within 4 or 5 jumps, after a certain period of time, he is smart, so he will sit down and he will get a treat. And then again, I continue the process of jumping. So now I'll go and bring Mr. Bunny in and we'll get started.